Welcome back to Dragon's Plays, The Evil Within. Alright, so, I managed to pick up the DLC for this on sale, so we'll be playing through those. Now, just to get out ahead of it, The Evil Within 2 has been announced and it releases October 13th. So a little less than 2 weeks from when this is going to go up. As of right now, I won't be getting it, but I do want to, and I will be playing it at some point down the line. Unfortunately, some things right now prevent me from getting it. I'm not really going to get into that. But anyways, so to start with, we're going to start with the assignment. Didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Holding a direction. Well, alright, it has its own menu, apparently. Alright! Awesome. So obviously we're going to start with the assignment, since that's the first one to be released. Now, let's see. Yeah, subtitles. Yep. My regular stuff. Toggle. What? Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Yeah. Anyways, so the assignment was released first. It's actually a story-based DLC where you play as Nicole Kidman. As is actually the second DLC, which is The Consequences. The third is The Executioner, which is Safehead there. And that one's not quite story-based, though, is it? But I believe you play as him, if I remember correctly. They existed together, but saw things in their own way. It was as if each patient's consciousness filled in the blanks, creating their own reality. Test notes from Trial 706XZ, Dr. something
I do.
Melendez.
I made my choice.
So in keeping with this game's Resident Evil 4 roots, because made by the same guy, right? I believe it's the same director. You get to play as the female character in the game, get her perspective and find out her motives. Same thing happens in Resident Evil 4, like exactly, where you play as one of the male characters, but then it wasn't DLC in the case of the first one, but the second campaign, so to speak, it's the girl. It follows the same template, anyways. I'm kind of rambling a little bit until the gameplay starts. It's totally fine. Chapter 1, The Oath. Alright. Cool.
No blood. Or anything.
Alright. Been a little bit since I've played the main game. Oh god, camera. Options. Can I... That's slightly better. Alright. So yeah, it's been a while since I played through the main game, so excuse any rust.
Crash. I wasn't alone.
No,
Where
you were
is
not.
everybody?
Sebastian, Joseph, and What's the kid's name? Dang. The patient. What's his name? Ah. Well, I remembered all the detectives. Yeah, it's Sebastian Castellanos. Joseph something. That is a horse. Of course, of course. Hello? That's the kid. I think I heard fall. Oh, right. Him.
Sorry, detective. Skips and creeps up.
Oscar is his name. Gives you the creeps, huh? Well, that's an interesting line. So he harassed her, and then... Good thing she had that sharp heel, apparently.
Shit. I've got to get out of here.
Yes, you do, Kidman. The heck?
Not my blood. There's no going back. Your backup.
Hearing a bunch of voices, mostly Sebastian.
Can't be real. Hey.
I can't run. Alright.
Settle down, Leslie.
Leslie, that's it.
Leslie.
That's right. Because for me anyways, Leslie always sounds like a girl's name.
Leslie. Leslie Withers.
I'm sorry?
Kid, I need you focused. I need your attention. This is a serious matter. Everything we do is a serious matter.
I'm ready.
I'd like to think so, but conviction must be proven with actions. As I was saying, your target is Leslie Withers. He's a patient at Beacon Mental Hospital. But he's something more. Simply put, we need him to run our STEM system. Without this asset, our research will mean nothing.
I don't understand. We own Beacon. Why not just take him?
Our relationship with his advisor, Marcelo Jimenez, has become
That's it.
rather strained. The boy is a leverage piece. Jimenez plans to activate a STEM prototype at Beacon without our permission. Obviously, that's unsuitable.
Right.
Have no illusions. It will be dangerous. Come. Take a walk. The nurses are waiting.
Black cat.
Hey there. Where did you come from?
Delayed reaction. Right! That's the... That's the save said, okay. Awesome. Right, that's the save in this game. Ah, crap. Stamina sucks in this game. That's right. Can't run for more than 5 seconds. Like 3 seconds, actually, with our current stamina level. Oh, that's an interesting effect. They had him stop on purpose. So his face blurred out. He's wearing gloves, so you can't see his hands. As are they. So weird. Okay. Authorized personnel only. Alright. Hold on. Alright. Let's see. There we go.
If Jimenez activates the system, you'll be pulled in. Hopefully he doesn't. But as a precaution, we've prepared an infusion to prevent contamination.
Like a vaccine? To protect me?
More accurately, to hide you. We developed STEM, but there is a ghost in the system. Something we call Ruvik. It means to keep us out.
Huh.
This infusion should protect you to some extent.
Boys go out as he goes by, that's weird.
Why send me alone?
You won't be alone. You'll be with your team from KPD. You'll get a call on the radio reporting an incident at Beacon. Everything will be arranged. But their consequences of little value. In regards to your mission, they're expendable.
Camera's weird.
Come, sit down. We must have that boy. He will enable us to change everything.
Very generic face on
I'll
that
come
guy.
back with him.
I needn't remind you the consequences for failure. Loyalty is a sensitive subject for us. Trust is such a valued commodity in today's world. So once again, I ask you,
Alright.
do you stand with Mobius?
I do. I made my choice.
Now you must back up your words with actions. Do not waver. Now I'm going to count down. And when I'm finished, I'll ask you a series of questions. 7,
Huh.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
Now I'd like to ask you some questions. Have you ever felt abandoned by the ones you trusted?
Oh. Green. It's the green brain gel. Hello. Kidman.
Hey! Anyone?
That thing was freaky. Checkpointed. It ran off this way. Which is a dead end. So far I don't have a gun or anything. I got a flashlight.
What's going on? Where did everyone go?
Alright. So, it's actually taken out my... That looks good. It actually takes up my guns, like, button. Which I guess means we won't get one of those. Ah, really? Stamina regen is so bad in this. Same type of door that I saw in the other place.
Help! Hey!
That guy.
Lock from the inside. Maybe there's another way in.
No! No!
That was creepy. Oh.
He was trying to flick one of them, but he couldn't do it. So I'm like, alright, let's do this.
Oh shit. What could have done this?
Sheesh. It ripped the top half of him right off.
He said that he's trying to do the Phoenix one, hold it by the tip and spin it. And then I go out, and I showed him up. I took 6 of them. I had 6 that didn't come over the color. So I had all 6 of them spread out like a deck of cards in my hand.
I'm afraid that the fragile mental states of the subjects are limiting our studies.
Alright.
Mobius wants us to move past beacon patients and onto more stable people. They want to get STEM closer to its intended use. Would they see the world in the same way? Would a sane mind weather the psychically draining experience? I had that dream again. I entered the STEM myself.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, you're telling me about cover? Enter cover, left, move, peek around. Why is that also the left stick? Oh good, I have a calling enemies button. Alright, it's just the one guy.
Over here.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, that was not great. Stand still to regenerate health, really. Okay. Seems like this is not gonna have weapons, then. Oh, good. Hide. Wait. Letter scrap 1. I see, it makes sense because more blood equals... What? Huh? Oh. I see. So we're here. We're probably gonna have to go up through the locker room. We're going to reception? Honestly, it seems better if you just crouch behind things rather than... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's not what that arc was... that was not great. Alright. So this is path to reception. I need a card key. Crap. Of course. Are you... Good, you can't follow. I wish that was a hold to stay in view, not... Alright, tap is look. Are you kidding me? That's what I thought. Note to self, that woman is still there. Alright. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Awesome. That was creepy.
Agent status terminated. Authorization invalid.
What? Terminated? Maybe I can force it open with the computer.
Analyzing data.
Okay. Are you kidding me? That thing is creepy. What?
That thing used its light.
Oh man. Really?
Come on!
Here?
say is that it'll be unsettling, but Leslie will be in there with you. You'll need to find her.
This is from before. Leslie, is he really here?
That's the way I came in. Or, no, that led to the... This is the way we came in.
Leslie is here. Okay, I gotta get to him before anything else does.
Checkpointed. Okay. So far, this is a lot more separate from the rest of the game than I remembered. Oh, hi! The red couch and a save point. Or a cat, rather. Which is her save point. I really wish it said saving or something so it didn't seem like it just froze. This is awkward. Hello, evil friend. Could you move along? Excuse me. You can go now. It's fine. There's totally no one just sitting on this couch with a cat on their lap. Really? Really? What is this standoff? No, there's no one here. You can move on. I don't think I was supposed to be able to save this quickly. What the heck? Oh, it's you making... That's a very whiny video camera. The heck? The heck? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in an axe? 22. Eight. Eight, 2, 8, 22, 18. Oh. Boy. Alright, so that's 10. That's 8. Wait. 18's yellow. 22's red. 8's blue. Alright. 21. 22. Alright. Blue. 6, 7, 8. Yellow was 18. Got it. Letter scrap 2. Archive. No personal files. Alright, so there are 3 personal files, 7 research documents, 8 torn letters, Alright. There's no number on the key items. That's fine. I like that you can do that and stay crouched. What? Okay. Hey. What? What? Oh, okay. Really? There's, okay. There's just a snail for no reason? fine, I guess. Alright. Hello. You know what sucks? The fact that I can't see the... Yeah, it sucks that you can't see the guy. Sounds like he's right there. Oh, there's the phone. Prank call! Awesome. kidding me? The one I needed to go didn't go. Alright. Is he really just... Okay, music's calming down. Sheesh. Ah, I started moving right before. That sucks. Checkpointed. Can I just hang out a second and... Yeah, there we go. Alright, I see where I need to go.
Don't you ever forget it. You're one of us now.
That's a lot of spider webs.
The mark. It's incomplete.
Oh, I see. I see. Clever. Alright.
The air feels so heavy in here.
Okay. Nothing to pick up.
After months of secrets, subterfuge, and indoctrination, they brought me into their fold. This place is elaborate, to say the least.
Alright.
Despite the modernistic visage, the research they have been doing here seems to date back to over a century ago.
Huh.
This place has history, and from what I can grasp, this facility is only one branch of many. Institutions, powerful families, their reach seems grand, and therefore the possibilities for me seem equally as rich. Clearly, my own unique methods at Beacon have piqued their interest, and I am most grateful for the opportunity.
Okay.
Most of what the researchers have been working on, however, seems archaic by today's standards. They told me budget is of no concern. Results are the only thing that matter. Juggling duties here and at the hospital seems manageable, but Reuben, comparatively insignificant, but even at his young age, his studies are remarkable. Perhaps one day he will even assist me with my work here.
I see.
This is not a negotiation, Dr. Jimenez. We're expected to reach a solution, hence the founding of this facility.
I understand that, and I appreciate the time you've given me.
Time has a limit, and we're approaching that point. If you've outspent your usefulness, we will need to find someone more suitable.
Let's not be so hasty. I've done tests with our visual diagnosis, and there is something I must speak to you about. Please, come with me. The projector is in the next room.
Well, that was interesting. No personal files, we got 2 of 7. Okay. Ruvik. I see. Projector's missing. We have to get it to reappear.
It's my hypothesis that we haven't succeeded because so far we've only been using visuals, audio stimuli, passive influence, even on my patients with limited mental capacity. This method is rejected by the user. If we are to accomplish what we intend, we will need to refocus. We need direct access.
And what do you propose?
It's, how shall I say, a pet project of sorts. A mechochemical process. With it, we should be able to have a direct influence on the individual, potentially even access their subconscious. I have the data in the next room. Let me show you.
That video. I remember they showed me that when I was brought here.
And the music. It's a twisted version of the music that plays in the safe room in the main game. Okay. There's a sample of like the bed thing. Most curious. Alright, so we have to activate each. Is that what I'm to understand? Same thing, it's the same, different view of the same mechanism. Well, blueprint of. And there's an individual bed.
This research here, this is exactly what we've been looking for. I call it STEM. I'm sure you and your superiors will find this most satisfactory.
You mentioned the design was from a pupil of yours. In that case, where do you fit in?
He is an unstable individual. Perhaps it is better that I continue to be the one to contact in this situation.
I'd like you to bring this man in. We should all be able to have a productive conversation. What did you say his name was?
Ruben.
Ruben Victoriano.
Ruvik. Dark in here. What the? That's Ruvik's sister. Authorized personnel only. Checkpoint.
I haven't been feeling well, but look, let's just get out of here. There's something wrong with this place.
Alright. I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Next time, we're gonna go ahead and try to find out what's wrong with the place. This place. So anyways, I'll see all of you guys later. Bye!